10. Hut. So, last episode we ended on 4747. I don't know why I wanted to say it as hen. But, anyways, I still have some areas here to fix. And down here. So, Formosa and Manchuria both think that they're the real Japan. And the fact of the matter is that the real Japan is gone. Now, they're separated by China and Korea. So are they going to go to war? No, obviously. But they're going to declare a state of war. De jure starting. Just, you know, Empire started Civil War. And unfortunately, looks like Manchuria is going to win. And claim that bootylicious title. Why the hell did I say that? And reclaim the highly coveted title of the real Japan. Or at least the real successor to it. I was just like the most suspicious individual at times. You might say, what about Australia? Well, yeah, they're a lost cause. Again, since this blight feeds off of life, I guess living organisms that it can access, it's really going to have the hardest time going through places with lower biodiversity. So that's why it got coastal Australia first. And unfortunately, they got the whole entire jungle. So yeah, this is showing no signs of containability. Thankfully, Portugal managed to get their nukes over in time. Or they try to actually avoid the front lines this time. I think I already used that purple. If I go darker like that. Alright. So they blow one up right there and right there. However, they kind of get back to work. Just creating another one. Actually, this time another like 10, really. Why does this thing default? Something I can do in the settings with this. Tools, 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 tools. There, I fixed it. Now, Denmark is still way far off from where the blight is actually a problem. Because they kind of saved Europe. No, they definitely saved Europe. I have a splitting headache right now. And to be fair, I ate a lot and then drink a whole lot. Okay, yeah, it's dehydration getting to me. But anyway, this Denmark isn't trailing too far behind in the nuclear arms race. Whereas, dear God, oh no. Plausibly the worst country to get nukes gets one here. Thankfully, a lot less. Even Germany gets one. Why? Because they gave the other one they made to the Dutch. So it looks something like that. I think I'm going to represent it kind of like that. Actually, wait a second. If that needs to be one... Hold up, that would have to be 2 minus... This one. So now he's back to the map in question. So yeah. You might ask about the effects this had on the blight. Those bombs. Uh... Yeah, that actually put a stop to that. Thankfully, Salazar with his ill-gotten uranium is actually smart enough to instantly try to glass major cities. Dear God, the headache is getting to me so bad. Which means, yeah, that happens. And horizontal proliferation has officially spiraled out of control. as the US finally gets off their butt, realizes, yo, we don't have this super powerful technology that can hopefully stop wars from happening, so they produce a batch of 15. Of course, the Soviet Union doesn't have any allies. Do you see what they did to even earn themselves true pariah state status? Okay, yeah, this arms race has officially gone a little too far. Denmark kind of just dropped out. Yeah, I know, I'm not talking that much. So, yeah, Germany and the Netherlands. Uh-oh, that's not it. Uh. Trying to find a good way to do this. See, I'm just going to go over the proliferation here because it's gotten kind of crazy. So yeah, Germany and the Netherlands sign a little internet treaty between them that says that their nukes are one, or as one unit together. So anyways, back to what I'm trying to do here to make. See, they both have joint nuclear control. Where do I even put this? Hmm. In case you're wondering what DE-NL is supposed to mean, that just means Germany and the Netherlands together. Huh, that seems a little too similar. Did I use this color for anyone else? No. Actually, you know what? I want to give. I'm going to prioritize giving nuclear powers their own color before. giving the others. So, which means that, see, that's how the Dutch, in spite of their size, managed to get so much. Rather just why they got. Uh, Listen, I'm trying to find interesting things to say here. So, what was the recolor one? Oh, it's R. Alright. So, yeah, back to fixing up all the. No. Back to fixing up all the oopsie poopsies that I made. So sorry. It is just getting to me today, the headache. Listen, I've been drinking water, like, a whole bunch of it today. So, anyways, let's get back to blowing the ever-loving hell out of things. See, after learning of that. Also, I haven't really explained any lore reason as to why Japan randomly disappeared on New Year's Day 1936 in universe. It honestly feels like I need a reason. But anyways, yeah. Turns out those nukes really, you know, wiped out Blight. To be fair, most of the Pacific states have collapsed back into anarchy. So, wait, this is. Ugh, my head. See, all the Blight's rather disappearance. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I forgot to take these two off the map like that. Anyways. Damn, I really said, oh no, anyways. So yeah, the U.S. decides to go off and seize Canadian territories for potential new resources. Now, Denmark could take the easy way out here and just completely poo on the weakened Canada. However, that's not really that, you know, what am I saying? So yeah, basically, a new idea in the U.S. at least funds up a pan North America movement. And just as on the 100th anniversary of the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, the U.S. starts another invasion of Mexico. Let me look up, when was the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo signed? So it's winter 1948. Yeah, that makes sense. Huh? And what is this little thing there? Probably on the city layer, if I had to guess. The U.S. just annexes the Caribbean. Or rather, a whole bunch of it. Which means now let me go to the capital layer and delete these capitals. I don't know why that was there in the first place. Did you put that on a major city? This thing is buzzing with me so much. You ever heard of just sign the peace treaty, lil bro? You are not him. See, I mean, this kind of has as much backing behind. See, this greater or pan North America thing. It's kind of like greater Israel. Aha, just as I thought, this is on the city layer. Of course I'm suffering from a migraine and doing this anyways. This is extremely medically inadvisable. Literally do not do this. Wait a sec. Because I instinctively go for the recolor tool. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm just trying not to sing the song Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now by the Smiths. Well, let me just. It's the US made one of their nukes just casually go kaboom. Why does Hawaii have capital city on a different layer? Alright. Anyways. Also, yeah. No, that's not the right one. So, turns out, yeah, just glassing. Turns out just glassing blight works. Although not that well. In fact, there's no real good way to counter it. Really, the best. Really, humanity can't do the best strategy anymore. So, anyways, the blight starts to starve. Because at this point, it's probably consumed quite a lot. Yeah, it's so thoroughly consumed that it kind of defeated itself. Honestly, humanity just got lucky there. Hmm. She kind of settled inter, kind of internalized a timer for me. So, anyways, however, the blight did not starve fully just yet. Now I want to give China its own color. No, no country has this goldish yellow as a color, right? I'm just gonna say yeah, and hope that I was not wrong. See ya. I'm trying it out here. So, anyways, China moves in securing Oh dear. Seem to have run into a little problem. Anyone saying no problem? Yes problem. Now, the blank fully hasn't started yet, because there are still pockets of it that, exist. However, it has ravaged. However, it has ravaged so thoroughly that there is no good way to actually recover those lands. Hold on, I can just boat. Actually, you know what? I just need to make my final touches to the map. Because I am the map man, after all. I can barely call myself a man at this point. Yeah, gee, I went a little overboard, but yeah, this is the situation going into the year 1950. Thanks for watching.